car. Hello. Welcome to my house. Hi. Well, we're here in Florida, as you can see by the house in the background and the beat-up mailbox. Somebody played baseball with it. Anyway, we have some guests here today with us. That's not our car, much as we would like it. Anyway, take a good shot, and we'll go on inside and give you the 50-cent tour. Oh my goodness, you know, Doug's been getting flea bites, but...
See it?
Yeah!
It's got 3 of them. So
This is our neighbor Ruth. Wave hello to people in New York.
Wait till I put my girdle on.
Take care. Look around the outside now so everybody gets a good idea what it looks like. Oh, no you don't. This is the outside part of the house where my studio is. I don't know if you can see anything inside there from here. But it's pretty much settled in now. Okay. Yes, we've got the dead shrubbery over here, but this one I planted. I kind of like it. It looks very tropical. The bathroom window. Got the window up there for the bedroom. This whole side is the bedroom. And in the back is the library. It's growing pretty nice. Neighbor Ruth, who you met earlier, this is her backyard. She's got a very nice swimming pool, which she very nicely allows us to go in whenever we want. She's a really nice neighbor. May go in later. This is the library back here. Doesn't look like much on the outside. Here's our porch. Echo! The back side of the library. Here's our family room. We're going to go take a look in the garage now. It's a 2-car garage, even though we only have 1 car. I feel silly. The scenic air conditioning unit. It's rather noisy, but we don't hear it inside. Oh, it just went off. Here's the garage. Messy, isn't it? Might as well use the wall space, right?
Got the nice there, aren't they?
Yes.
I like that. Another good one. Real good one.
And here we are in the front door area.
Another classic.
I think I still have the address, the Elliott people thing with the address if you want to check that
the foyer of the house, and I've got all my little odd things scattered here and there. This is the glass block wall that I had especially built. It wasn't part of the blueprint or anything, but I really like it a lot. Separates the dining room from here. The whole house was very open, and I didn't like it that way. So I had them put this in, and I had to put this wall in here. It separates the bedroom area from the living room. And I like the little archway they put in. That was sort of a little bonus. It matches one of the other ones we have over there, which you'll see shortly. But there's the archway. It creates like a little hall, which is kind of nice. Gives us more wall space, which we need. Can never have enough wall space. Go. All of our Frazettas. Okay, we're in the studio now. I got my Yellow Submarine stuff up. My work area. I'm working on some of the Andre Norton miniatures that she commissioned me to do. Part of a Christmas thing that I'm still working on, and it's January, folks. I'm getting there, though. It takes a while. Oh, you want to see a close-up? This is a work in progress. It's not finished yet. Here's a picture, if you can zoom in on that, of what the finished thing is going to look like. She really seemed to like them. When I delivered the first batch off to her, she said, oh, here comes the Dragon Lady. So now I'm the Dragon Lady. It's a suitable enough thing, I guess, with all the Godzilla stuff. Just got all my knickknacks up. Still not 100%, but we're getting there. Close the curtain. These vertical blinds are kind of neat. I'll get the hang of them eventually. There we go. This plant our neighbor had given us, she's such a nice lady. She has a greenhouse in her backyard as well. And she raises orchids, which are gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful purple and white orchids. She's really got a green thumb. Did you see all the Godzilla stuff? Eat your heart out, Larry. And this still isn't everything either. I have another box somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Okay, the beauty with my studio is that I can go right into the bathroom here and clean off my brushes. Real easy. It's great. Did you notice I have a Little Mermaid motif? And from the bathroom, we go right into the master bedroom. Light on. Yeah, we have all my little critters up top. Actually, it's not all of them, but I thought the ledge was a good place for them. Sometimes the cats go up there, too. Come on. Don't have a new bedspread yet, but we're getting there. I love the wall space. Cost us a little extra to have the vaulted ceiling, but I think it's kind of neat. Peewee! Hello, Peewee! She hangs out here. What a good kitty! She's such a ham. Valentine's Day cards I've done over the years for Doug. We still have enough wall space for a few more years. Of course, we've got all the critters on this side now. That one's crooked. There's always crooked things around here. Actually, that's worse. There. Hey, Pee-wee. That's her silent meow. You good? It's true. Get all this stuff too. There's art everywhere. There we go. This is the dining room. We never had a dining room before. I think it's pretty funky. We had to buy that like special because I really liked it. Usually they give you these farty little pieces of ceiling lights and stuff that are really kind of boring, so I really like this one. It kind of looks Kenneth Strickfaden Art Deco kind of thing. Alrighty. Well, this is our neat curio cabinet. We never had one of those before either. But I've got all my Disney gold in there. Mostly stuff from Fantasia and my Figaro's, Pinocchio stuff. I think it looks pretty nice. The guys are listening to a monster movie. That's what that is.
The dry there is about 90. There's no direct line. You should all baptize. Wesley Shuttle launch has been a night. Really spectacular.
They're talking about the upcoming shuttle launch tonight. Actually, this is supposedly a Delta rocket launch. We could probably see it from our front yard. Maybe we'll try to get a picture of it later. It's pretty neat, especially at night.
Even this far away.
Laser show.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Some more of my button collection and stuff.
See them all.
Have you guys been to Star Tours yet?
Yeah.
This is a Tim Hildebrandt painting. Actually, both brothers did this before they broke up. This is my friend Denise's favorite painting that we have here. I rather like it too.
Universal.
Actually, Tim gave me a really neat Michael Jackson story that I have to tell you later.
I was there.
Oh, that's right, you were there. You weren't saying very much. You were just sort of a casual kind of...
What was I going to say? I didn't know that.
You didn't know them. I introduced you at least, so now you do. That's a San Julian painting from a Vampirella magazine. One of the early issues. And then to the left of that is a Charles Knight dinosaur painting, which is a preliminary painting to the big mural at the Chicago Museum, the Field Museum in Chicago. The final painting is like several feet high and across. Then there's a small Bernie Wrightson vampire piece to the left of that. And then below it, we've got Ken Kelly Horseclans painting, which I kind of like. It's one of the few ones that has a female as a heroic character. And it's got a saber-toothed kitty, which is kind of neat. And then to the right of that is one of my favorite Vampirella covers. It's another early issue by San Julian.
And what is that one again?
The San Julian painting in the middle, that's an early Vampirella cover. It's one of my favorite paintings that we have. I really like the intense look on the girl's face. She means business. Dangerous women with knives, we should call this wall.
There's a lot of stuff that's still nice.
So that's a Boris painting. Again, another one of my all-time favorites. Definitely my favorite painting that he's done, personally. It's a butterfly lady. It's from the Mirage book that he did back in '79. And then we've got a very small painting up above there of a lady with a tiger. That's a Jim Gurney piece. It's a preliminary painting. And then we have a Vicky Poyser, which was a recent acquisition. I don't believe we had it hanging up in New York. Another one of our favorite paintings from Vicky. That's her in the painting. She used herself as a model. And then below that we have a Richard Corbin painting called The Green Man, which is appropriate, I guess. All of these are originals. And then next to that, the big centerpiece painting on this wall is a Michael Whelan, Red as Blood, Tanis Lee. And the witch holding the apple is actually the good guy. It's an interesting retelling of the show, of the movie and story. I like the icky little bat right there. Then up above that one we have a Esteban Morato oil painting, which was used as a cover to Eerie magazine. And then below that we have a very early Jeff Jones painting. His stuff is in galleries now. He's very well known. He's sort of breaking into fine art, getting away from the illustration mode. He's sort of emulating Frazetta at that point in his career. Then next to that we have a really nice Rowena painting. Arafel Saga, I believe it's called. And then above that it's a very dark painting of a tiger being confronted by a cobra. I don't know if you can make it out, but that's done by Charles Knight too, same fellow who did the dinosaur painting. He's a very well-known artist, and is known primarily for his big cat paintings. Then to the left of that we have a cute little Mobius piece that we got in an auction. And then we have a Kevin Johnson painting. This is our favorite, or at least my favorite, Kevin Johnson painting. Yeah, it's a pretty neat one. I don't know if you can see this one or not. This is a Christos Achilleos painting. He uses very, very light-sensitive material, so we hung it on a wall that's opposite the windows because we don't want it to fade out. He uses color, dyes, watercolors, a little bit of everything, really.
The Murray Gallery.
Yeah, the Murray
Makes sense,
Gallery,
huh?
Part 1.
And what would you
more
say
to
the
go
value
through.
of this is?
Altogether?
Should, there be a flood?
It's
rain,
really hard to say. I mean,
Priceless.
we paid £4,000 for this painting, which puts it at, close to $8,000 alone. And a lot of these people are friends of ours, so we would do trades for them or...
But for insurance purposes,
Yeah,
if you could...
it's really hard to say. I know someone was willing to pay $2,500 for this particular piece at a convention we went to, and we paid $3,000 for this one.
You have to start cataloging them.
Yeah,
and
we really should.
really putting on,
that
the
Knight
market
one-
value, because...
That Charles Knight one up there is small, but it's $1,500 painting. So, Michael Whelan, he's like one of the most respected artists in the field, and, he sold paintings for as much as $15,000. So, it's really kind of hard because they're always appreciating in value, too, what they should be worth.
But you will be cataloging this for your insurance.
Yeah, I
company.
should. I really should.
Okay.
Let's go into the library. On the way to the library, we're going to take a quick detour to the kitchen. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but we've got the ceramic cats on top of the microwave there. He keeps looking at what the shadows are doing when we move the camera. Hi, guys.
That's precious.
They're not real. They're audio animatronic. They're Disney cats. Incredibly realistic, isn't it? Oh, here comes Rippy. You're coming over to say hello. What a sweetheart, huh? Actually, it's just a nosy buddy.
Why don't we describe the kitchen then?
Yeah, well, we've got some spaghetti on the boil. The magnets are on the fridge, so you know whose house it is. We've got the plates up. Not all of them, believe it or not. Most of them are up. I decided not to put the Christmas ones up. And I've got enough cabinet space to last me.
Where's the washer and dryer?
You want to show the washer and dryer? Oh, okie dokie. Card from my husband. It matches. And here is the washer and dryer. Hooray! A beautiful, brand new washer and dryer with beautiful laundry.
Oh, no, I'm unplugging.
You're unplugging.
Almost.
And this is how we get into the library, the garage, right in there. You bring your groceries in and you go right into the kitchen and you can unpack. It's real handy. Neato, peachy keen. And there's Buster again. Hello, Buster. What a sweetheart. Give me a pet. They like to hang out on top of the microwave. I don't know why. It's a joke. The dishwasher. Got the stove. Ooh, I don't know how many stoves have this. It's kind of neat. You store pots and pans in it. It's kind of keen. All my mugs and stuff. I don't think we have enough mugs. I don't know. What do you think? Here, take a look over here. Do we have enough mugs? I don't think so. These I stole. Hey, Buster.
Now open up the cabinet.
Well, this one just has the cat food in there. But more mugs. That's why they hang out by the microwave. I just realized, because the cat food is right there. See, he knows. He's not stupid. And we have the pantry. Ta-da! Which is a mess. Okay, let's go into the library now, shall we? This has another one of these neat doors. It's like Star Trek. Turn the lights on here to get the full effect. Okay. Go on in. Keep an eye on things, huh? That's where Doug works. They broke his table in the move, so he had to get this one in a hurry so that he could do his work. I guess eventually we'll buy another one that's long. Once the insurance claim gets settled, I hope. What a ham-egg. And here comes Buster, who loves to sit on the printer. Yes. Go ahead, yell at him, Doug. Go on.
Buster.
He's ignoring you. Off the printer, kid. There, hey, you come with me. Okay, sweetheart? We've got everything in order, believe it or not. I've only been here 3 months, and everything's in order. My kitty kitty. Buster does impersonations, you know. Watch, you ready? Okay, Buster. E.T., ladies and gentlemen. And he, let's see, what else does he do? Vincent! Vincent! He lets me do this. He's a good boy. All this stuff. This is where we keep our stuff. So, Vicky Poyser painting, and this is a Michael Whalen painting, which is called Federation. That's the name of the book. And I had done this, I had made this for Doug for Valentine's Day one year, because he likes the character so much, a little fuzzy. Usually gals get stuffed things for their Valentine's Day, but I made one for Doug. All kinds of different books. Look familiar? Guanji, 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 Guanji! Ah! Ah! He's so unconcerned. Ah! He doesn't care. Buster's like, help me. And here's our flat file where we keep all of our art. Oh, I have something neat I can show you that nobody in New York has seen. If I can only find it. Hold on a second. Doug?
Yes.
Where's the Disney art that Ken Stacy did?
Try the second drawer, back left side. Into the first second drawer, back left.
And Doug Murray starring as the disembodied voice. Pull this out because this is fun. I don't see it here, dear. She said. It should be right up top, too. Let's see. Oh, here's a piece that I definitely want to hang up. Gahan Wilson, if you're seeing this, I miss you and I think you're swell. Oh, here's an icky piece we just picked up. Take it out of the plastic. I don't know if you're going to get any reflection on that or not.
Yeah, that's good. Great.
This is a J.K. Potter original. He works with photographs that he retouches and colors by hand. Pretty bizarre little piece. I got a frame for this that looks like it's made out of snake skin. It's pretty neat. Have to put that together. There's another Dan Wilson piece. Doug, I can't find it. Let's not try to break anything.
Here's Doug. Well, he finally appears.
Sort of.
Doug, you look so happy to be alive right now. Say hello to everybody in New York.
Yes, hello to everybody up there in the cold.
This is the thing I wanted to show you.
One page in particular.
This is a Ken Stacy story that Doug had written for,
Morrow Comics Presents.
which is not out yet, so check your stores. Hopefully it'll come out soon. This is a story that wrote wherein Iron Man gets a
Computer virus.
computer virus and his suit goes wacky. But it goes wacky over Disneyland. You see, Disneyland there. And he can't control his suit. He's running amok at Disneyland, you see. I thought Tinkerbell wasn't supposed to be on until 9, it says. So So to stop himself, he grabs the sword in the stone, which is only in Disneyland. It's not here in Disney World. And he grabs the sword in the stone, and he pulls it out accidentally. And the little kid here says, "Look at that, Dad. Does that mean he's the King of England now?" So, not knowing what else to do with the sword, you may want to zoom in here. He gives it to two unsuspecting people that are in the crowd.
Ah!
So we did this sort of as a joke and for fun and everything. And eventually we're going to hang this up. And then he comes face to face with the abominable snowman, which is in Disneyland, but soon will be at Epcot, we've heard. They're going to do
And this was for Ryan.
the Matterhorn ride with the bobsleds and everything. And then he winds up with the dinosaurs, you see. So it's the best of everything in this one story. So Doug had a lot of fun with it, and we really liked the art, and so we paid Ken through the nose to get the original. It's the ultimate brag thing to show people, I guess, you know? Hey, what can I say? So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. We've also got all of our Disney stuff in one room, in terms of the books anyway. Put that back. All of our Disney books. I gave this to Doug for Christmas this year. This was his big gift. Can you zoom in on what it says there? That's Doug. It was the perfect Christmas item for Doug. It's Scrooge McDuck saying "Bah humbug." I think it's a pretty good likeness for Doug, don't you? He liked it. I've got all these little tchotchkes all over the place. Denise, I don't know if you saw this one. I don't know if you're still into dinosaurs or not, but I picked this up in Miami. There was a modeling show this past July, and the Metrodon is Doug's favorite dinosaur, so I picked it up because I knew he liked it, and I went nuts with the colors. Kind of an icky little guy, isn't he?
Gorgeous.
I like his little teeth sticking out.
Oh, yeah. Great. Fantastic.
So that's a new one. I put it with the one that Larry gave me. This little guy here. I didn't even know if Larry saw it finished. But that's one of the ones he gave me. So now they're pals. Oh, this is keen. Everybody will get a kick out of this. Doug's mom dug this slide up, and it's Doug when he was in the Nam. It's really weird seeing him like this. I think he has a mustache here, though. He was allowed a mustache when he was in the Army, but no beard. Looks a bit like his brother Dennis, I think. Long time ago. And we've got our little tchotchkes all on the shelves here. Mummy Man and Frankenstein. This is a keen one that I don't think anybody's seen back home. This is a baby Frankenstein. And he's wearing the makeup that was not used in the film. This is one of the prototype makeups when they were experimenting on what to do for Karloff. And this was one they had actually came up with, but they never used in the final film. It's kind of neat. This is all of our horror stuff.
Oh, sorry about that.
Certainly does. All the horror stuff. Dracula page that John Muth did. Got my little Vlad Tepes, Vlad the Impaler piece. I believe Dennis Daniel has one of these. Hi, Dennis! I hope to see you soon. We miss you guys, you and Kathy and little Sean. I hope the dogs aren't too jealous. Another Gay and Wilson piece. This is a Sherlock piece he did. Sherlock piece that I had bought Doug for Christmas last year. Actually, the year before last, because it's 91 now, isn't it? And if you can zoom in here, these are the two of the Sherlock Holmes chess pieces that I sculpted. These are the first ones that I painted. I did those while I was here in Florida. I don't think anybody there has seen them painted. Actually, the Moriarty here kind of looks like a pissed-off Jean-Luc Picard. There's a couple of other Sherlock guys up there. All my vampire books. Ooh, spooky. The library is a full 1/3 larger than it was in New York. We've added 7 more bookshelves, mostly in the oversized stuff. And we've got a little room to grow on. We're getting there. That's a Chesley Bonestell piece up top here. This has been in various museums. One of the best astronomical illustrators. This is a Vincent DeFate. Vincent's going to be the artist guest of honor at an upcoming Worldcon in Orlando in '92, so that ought to be a lot of fun, because we'll definitely be settled then, and we will party. This is a Kelly Frias painting, one of Doug's favorites, done on burlap. Let's see, that's an Emshweller Ace Double book cover from the 50s, I believe. And this is a David Mattingly painting. David did some of the matte paintings in the Dick Tracy movie. This piece on the side here, I don't know if you can see it or not, is a Gray Morrow painting that was done of Doug. They had a bet. What is the more deadly weapon? A quarterstaff or something else. Can't remember what the other weapon was, and they had a wager about it. And I think Doug actually battled him, and they decided that the quarterstaff was the nastier weapon, so we actually did a painting of Doug with the quarterstaff. Looks a bit like Grizzly Adams.
If I know this force that producing a TV show can't hurt.
Let's see, this painting. Ooh, I can't remember the artist's name. Hold on. George Barr. And that's one of the book covers there with the finished painting. Let's see. This is one of Doug's favorites, this one right here. This is Jim Gurney. He's the same artist who did the Girl with the Tiger painting that was in the living room. This is one of Doug's favorites. Wouldn't you say?
The Gurney piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, disembodied voice. This is another Mobius piece. And this is from Reed Crandall, who did a lot of early, he did a lot of EC comic book art, and he also did some stuff for Vampirella and Creepy in those magazines. He's not alive today. He's not alive anymore. This kind of painting is an oddity. This is a color preliminary that both Hildebrandt brothers did for their Ursherac book. And it's odd because it's signed by both brothers twice. They signed the piece when they sold it, and then when we bought it, we had them sign it to us. So it's to Pam and Doug with both brothers' names. And I guess it's kind of an oddity nowadays because they don't work together anymore. They had a falling out. And apparently they're on speaking terms and they're friends again, but I don't believe they're going to be working again together for a while at least. So it's kind of a novelty. There's another Gay and Wilson piece right there. The title of this one is Here She Comes Again, and She's Got Another Poodle. See, she's feeding a little... Well, you get the idea. And this is another George Barr painting. That's how I could tell who did that one. I just looked over here because it's signed. And it's a very nice watercolor. It's also a self-portrait of the artist from the Edgar Rice Burroughs type of style. I hear they're doing a movie based on A Princess of Mars, which is supposedly going to be the most effects-laden film ever made, because it's got all these weird creatures that have 2 arms on either side. They got like 4 arms. So it's all going to be stop motion and that sort of thing. This is a RoboCop gun. That's a recent acquisition. It's not worth anything really, but it shoots pellets. So if we ever get annoyed at the cats, we can have some fun. Not really. And I don't know, have we done over here yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, you've got the Vicky Poyser painting. Pulled out the other Kevin Johnson piece. This is the cover for the Andre Norton piece. And she's the lady who commissioned me to do those dragon pieces. I believe we have every one of her books signed now. Since we met her, she's really funny about it. She says, "Oh, well, just bring them all along in a bag and leave them and pick them up in a few days. I'll get around to them." So, like, Doug's like, got 20, 30 of her books here. It's like, "Oh, would you mind?" And she's this very sweet lady. Very nice lady. She's, we went to her Christmas party and we got to meet a lot of people in fandom here. And just a dear woman. And there's Pee-wee. I don't know why she's hiding. I'll do it. Why don't you take over, Doug?
Rock across the shot set.
I'm showing off his autographs.
Well, there's a bunch.
Hello, Howard.
Take a step aside, please. Well, I get the spaghetti going.
Doug, say hello to the folks back home.
I thought I did that once already.
No, you didn't really.
But who's counting, Doug?
Come on, turn around, look directly
Oh,
at me. There you go, so we
TV.
can
Look
see
at,
you.
Call Buster.
Buster.
Oh,
He doesn't want to bright the light.
oh, Buster, what a good
One
boy.
of those. Yeah, I met him just before he died.
It's in the living room. Go through the paintings there. Oh, all of the Star Trek plates, with the exception of Spock, Kirk, and Chekhov, are unsigned, but all the other ones are.
Okay, what about these paintings here?
Oh, they're Famous Monsters covers. It would be a sign. No, I'm not going to get on it.
Go ahead.
No.
Come on, you want me to cook?
You want supper? Come on, it's not much.
Yeah, just talk.
This is for insurance.
I'll just talk, yes.
Yeah, you can do that.
They're basically FM covers. That's FM 107, I believe. It's Cushing from a Drac 8072.
Economic benefit.
Okay, next.
The one in the middle is what I did in conjunction with the Famous Monsters Convention in 72, okay?
75.
75. Then the one next to that is the Warner's cover from FM 115 or so.
And we met one of the people who was with the fan club, and he was dying to get that from us.
Yeah. Then on the opposite wall, one with an interview of Crab. And on the far wall, that's a Zardoz. That was going to be the poster art for Zardoz. It got changed because they thought it was too sexist. Actually, when Burt Reynolds was still going to play Zardoz before he had the appendectomy and had to drop out.
Too sexist.
And the first Conan film, it's by Bill Stout. There's a lot of that kind of stuff.
You guys like salad?
It's when Conan first, and there's the Witch's Hut. And this is a run for a Star Trek cover by Enrique. This one here is a production piece from Forbidden Planet. It's one of the Krell Wonders. And the big piece in the middle is the original art to the Horse Soldiers, John Wayne film from 1966 or 7, thereabouts.
The horse soldiers? I thought it was older than that.
No. And then these two here are meant for pre-production paintings for films that were never made. Top one's from a film called Hero's Journey. The bottom one's from Thongor. It's a Star Wars piece from the anniversary issue, Star Wars number 50 by Al Williamson. And then the real small one there is a Bob McQuarrie original from Battlestar Galactica, pre-production piece. He's the guy who did the pre-production art for Star Wars.
You and Bob are like this.
Me and Bob are real tight.
At the Mutter Brothers at Leather Forever.
Is that are you being sarcastic? Or?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Look at the
That's sarcastic.
look at the brew she's over there. Look at this. The
Yeah, it's
steam.
my cauldron. My spaghetti cauldron.
Mark Ritter.
You like salad,
Muscle
please?
magazine.
Oh yeah.
Bubble, bubble.
92 megahertz window area. Nobody beats Home Depot.
We'll do
No.
Here I come, here I come. Hey, zoom in on this. The days of the Shrek. Turned out pretty good for no flash on the camera.
Yeah, good.
Okay, here we are. Here we are.
Now come in closer to her.
On the Disney room. She's doing these weird hand signals, folks, okay? I'm having trouble following. Here we are. And here is some of our stuff, our Disney stuff. Roger Rabbit, Fox and the Hound, DuckTales, cells with original backgrounds, Sleeping Beauty with a lithograph background, Sleeping Beauty, Robin Hood with the original background, very nice, and the Aristocats with the original background. 101 Dalmatians, that's Lucky Pup. Is that okay? We've got all the Disney stuff. Ooh. All the Disney tchotchkes. Some of these are quite old. These are from late 20s, early 1930s, these pieces here. Donald's a little bit later. He's like 35, thereabouts. These Bambi pieces came out when the film did. The big Bambi in the background's from Italy. We got that at one of the mall collectible shows. It's a very, very odd item. These little Lady and the Tramp figures, those on the side there are from England. The lady, the little puppy, and the dachshund here are very, very rare Hagen Renaker pieces that came out for only a few months in the park. Same as the Siamese cat one. Got assorted little guys here. Arlen Miller gave me this. Got to give credit where it's due. Makes me feel like an employee. It could happen. Then we got some more cells. Many more cells. Lots of cells. Okay. Great Mouse Detective with a Xerox background. Bambi, which is a laminated cell with a lithograph background that I took out of the Illusion of Life book. Ferdinand the Bull, 1939 or 38. Courvoisier cell with background and original drawing, which I got from two different sources, but they're from the same sequence in the movie.
It's more beautiful than we saw at the museum that day, Christie's.
Yeah, that's right, that Christie's thing. Yeah, I like my Ferdinand. More Great Mouse Detective with a Xerox background. This one just has a colored paper background. I really love Ratigan. We just got Vincent Price's home address, by the way, and are trying to get his autograph. I told Doug to put some stickers in there, too, so if he signs them, we can put them on the cell. Here's the Captain Hook cell that Doug gave me for my birthday one year. We got a little teeny weeny Great Mouse Detective. That was a bargain. I only paid like $50 for that one. Now here is the Piece of Resistance. It's our Fantasia collection. This is an Italian poster, which I think is one of the nicest ones because it's got a lot of the characters in it. And all of these are original pieces of art from the movie. This is a concept drawing done by Walt Kelly, who worked for Disney. He's the guy who created Pogo, the comic strip. Here's a cell from the Pastoral Symphony. Here's one of my favorite cells, and it's from Dance of the Hours. It's with when the alligator first sees the hippo and he falls in love. We gave this to ourselves as an anniversary gift one year because we thought it was appropriate. Here's another sequence from the Pastoral Symphony. Cute little Pegasi family. This one's kind of dark. I don't know if you can make it out, but we've got some dinosaurs here. These are brontosauruses, and they're from the, oh my goodness, my brain. I can't remember. Rite of Spring.
If I only had a brain.
If I only had a brain. That's a different movie. This is also from Dance of the Hours. This is a concept piece done for Dance of the Hours of what the alligators and hippos could be doing, but was not used. But I think it's really cute nonetheless because I like alligators to begin with. This is a pastel concept piece done by Faith Rookus, which was at one of the first Christie's auctions animation art, done in '84, I think. Again, from the Pastoral Symphony. And this is one of my faves. It's from Night on Bald Mountain. Really key image. These are both preliminary concept pieces. This is a storyboard piece done by Kay Nielsen, who is a very famous children's book illustrator. And we got a little cell here of the broom from The Sorcerer's Apprentice with a lithograph background. And I don't know if you've seen. Okay, so if you're looking up now, you'll see that right along the ceiling there, where it's nice and safe and away from little kids who come to visit, is our bisques, all of our bisques and things. We had an accident earlier, about 2 weeks ago, where we lost about 10 of them because one of the shelves pulled out of the wall, right in front of us too. We lost about 10 pieces, 2 of which are very hard to replace, so I don't know if we're ever going to do it. But I think we've got enough for now. This side, we have what I like to call the Disney Golden Age stuff. Very early drawing of Mickey with Donald from the Orphans Concert, which I believe was 1936. It's very rare to get 2 characters on one drawing like this. And this is our Pinocchio cell with a background that I took from one of the Illusion of Life books. It's a lithograph background. This is a cute, cute little cell from Cinderella, when the birds are trying to wake Cinderella up when the film starts, and that they've got her hair ribbon in their beaks. Very cute little cell we got from Steve Goldstein. And this is another one of my favorites. This is a cell of Figaro, who's my favorite Disney character, with the matching background from Pinocchio. Very, very odd to get something like that corresponds, because we picked this cell up in New York. And when we were in California, we found the background. So it was, again, from 2 totally different sources, and they actually correspond with each other. There is a cell missing of the pillow, because this is Geppetto's bed here. There's a pillow here, because Figaro was sleeping on it. But that was on a separate cell. We've got some more Pinocchio pieces. This is a pretty key one here, actually. This is from Snow White. It's the witch with the poisoned apple. One of the key moments in the film. Very rare to get a Monstro cell. It's on the original nitrate. It was used in the original photo set advertising the film. It's publicity. It's not used. It's not from the movie, but it was done for publicity purposes. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's a little teeny-weeny raft with Figaro and Pinocchio and Geppetto and even little Cleo's goldfish bowl. Just about ready to eat.
That was the buzzer.
Okay, turn the...
I did.
Very good.
You want me to sieve it?
What?
You want me to run it through the sieve?
Yes.
What about the sauce?
I'll handle that. That was Doug, ladies and gentlemen. In one of his rare cameo appearances. This is a cell from The Pointer. The first Mickey Mouse cartoon where he had whites to his eyes, even though his eyes are closed. It's the first time it wasn't just a solid black dot. It predates The Sorcerer's Apprentice. This is 1938, 1939. The Blue Fairy, we have to repair the glass on that. Haven't gotten around to it yet. And the cute cell of Jiminy Cricket there. From Pinocchio. And I think all we have left at this point, aside from the messy closet, which I will not open, is our Lady and the Tramp stuff, which is Doug's favorite Disney film. We didn't start collecting Disney until we both married each other. Doug never collected it before, and neither did I. Believe it or not, Doug and I did not get involved collecting Disney until we were married. It was something that we both developed a fondness for since we've been married, so it's only been about 11 years that we've been collecting. And it's at this point where it's just We can't afford to buy any more pieces because the prices are just totally through the roof now. And I have no idea what it would cost to replace any of these at this point. We did have a flood in our house in New York once, and we had a very similar cell to this, which we paid $400 for originally, and was damaged in a flood beyond repair. It just looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. You couldn't tell what it was. It was making me sick to have it in the house. So I told the insurance people that it was just totally damaged, just to give us replacement value. And they gave us a check for $800 to replace the cell. Even though our investment was $400, it had gone up that much. And by the time we found a cell that was comparable to the one we lost, we had to pay $1,200 for this particular piece. And a few months later, they had an auction at Christie's where a very similar piece was sold for $2,400. So, you know, it's really kind of hard to put a fixed price on any of these pieces because the prices are all constantly going up. But we've got it in its own little room with the shades so that the sun can't shine on them. And the Japanese cells, like these DuckTales ones, will fade, actually, with direct light. The lines on them will fade out. I don't know why this is, but it is. So we've got them behind the door, because usually we keep the door open, and that way the sun won't get to them. We're preserving them as well as we can. Personally, I like the funky little matte job I did on that one. I'm getting better as I go along. I guess that's it for the Disney.
Pick up Roger. Pick him up. Let's see him.
Oh, okay. And I guess that's it for the Disney room. Little Roger. Bye. Who wants ice cream? You guys are chocolate, right?
Right.
Just like me.
Way to go. Howie, say hello. Folks back home.
Close Encounters! Ah!
Hey, turn around, Howie.
Hi.
Take your glasses off.
Hi.
Take your glasses off. No mustache. This is Howie without his mustache. Go on.
Everybody take notice of that.
Okay, don't be silly now. Okay, I'm gonna go do the bathroom. Murray.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Did you see this picture? Kelly?
Yeah, I did.
Good old days.
Convention.
Attention, Kmart shopper.
That wasn't too long ago.
Oh, Doug's taking drugs over there or something. Let's zoom in on this. What did you take, Doug? Aspirin?
Yeah.
So you got your headache?
Okay, so it's ice cream time. And
I'm going to try something.
we have
Denise, before I
the
try
Disney
to
ice cream scooper.
What?
before I do something really foolish, you want to turn that off in there?
I don't want him mad because he's much larger than both of us.
Oh, Pam has had a costume change, as you can see.
Well, he fit up in the corner.
Who he?
He.
Goofy? Oh my! I think he'll bump his head.
Well, that's what I wanted to see.
Meanwhile, I'll get the ice cream dishes out.
Because the end corner there is pretty high.
I don't know. Oh, I don't think so.
Nah, it's too tall. Too bad.
Your typical American kitchen.
I don't think so. Actually, it probably would have looked pretty neat there. But that's us.
Everyone has to have a cat on their microwave.
At least one. Sometimes two. Oh well. And lots of ice cream.
What's it about?
It's about the superhero whose name is Captain Invincible.
I can read Jurassic Park.
This is the bathroom.
Denise is touring our bathroom.
And the toilet seat's not down. I guess we should put it down. This is Denise, I'm the videographer. Hello. Yeah, I never got on to I haven't been on yet, but here I am visiting Pam and Doug Murray. And,
Are you sitting on the bowl?
no, I'm not. I'm standing talking to myself. She's such a silly girl. Okay, get the picture here. Get the picture. We got Mickey Mouse. More plants over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh dear. Hey, you want to say a few words to the folks back home?
Hi, Mom.
No, I said Doug. He hasn't.
You did
heard.
that
What am I going to say to the folks back home? So come down and get away from New York before the city dies completely.
Nasty, isn't he?
And before Mario Cuomo becomes president, think of the possibilities.
Fate worse than death.
Okay, here's the television.
Of course, always on.
We want
Not
to do
always.
his
Okay, wait, say again. I didn't get that.
films and his soundtracks on albums.
Nummy.
We have everything here. We have a lot here.
Show off the Astro Boy stuff.
Yeah. Astro Boy. You can't catch that on a camera. They're all Astro Boy 16 millimeters.
Where are they?
Right here, there's two.
Wait, let me go.
files.
Wait, let me zoom in. Astro Boys. Wow.
Wow, hey. On top of the fridge, though.
Yeah, it's hard to capture all of this,
No,
but
you
these
can't.
are all
There's no way.
films and
And Doug
albums.
built that shelf with the tapes on it all
Wait, Howie,
by
move
itself.
away, Howie.
I bet he painted it too.
I painted it.
Oh, okay.
He built it, though. For Doug, that's a big deal.
Let's try to get. We do need a wide-angle lens, folks.
Look how big in the car.
But we're doing the
must
best
be.
we can.
Howie, eat your ice cream.
The red shoes in another movie.
That should be in a formula bag. Denise,
It's
what
in the
did
bag.
you do?
It's in the bag. It's in the bedroom.
poured in a formal bag.
That should be in the Disney room there, Howie. Yeah.
How many people have a Disney room?
Well,
Guest rooms, bathrooms, bedrooms.
we call it the Disney room because it's full of stuff. As I dish out the ice cream.
There's Pee Wee having a
Pretty
little,
soft now.
having a little drink. Okay, now we've about covered the house. We've about covered it.
Just about.
Oh,
And now it's time for ice cream.
okay,
Doug?
parting shot.
Got the Gene Hutch.
Good night. Please come again. Bring money. You'll need it.
Okay. Here goes Doug. Bye.
Eat his face. Add Myos.
I was
Yeah, this
looking.
is kind of a banana.
Pam, say farewell.
That was a wet one.